Today we're in Marietta, Georgia, and I'm excited to check out this beauty. So this is a ranch home plus a bonus room up top, 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. So we're gonna check it out and see what it all have to offer. So off top, I already love the design elements just from standing outside here. Has a lot of character to it. And this house is just over 2,000 square feet. So I do love the driveway area too. Nice, long, and then it has this little cutout if you need to back around or just extra space to park. So this home has a lot of little features to it that adds up. Starting with the front porch area. The double front doors. And check out this foyer. Now, foyers like this, you're not seeing this much at all in any house that they're building right now. So this is a new construction, but this isn't one of the big box new constructions. So this is a smaller builder, and they took their time and did their thing with this. I mean, this house has a lot of archways, some unique ones that you just really don't. I haven't seen these in any homes, especially at this price point. This house is listed currently for $625,000. So this is one of the 4 bedrooms. They have it staged as an office. Love the choice of floors. Very nice color. And I love this little ceiling detail here. So if we revert back to what it looks like on the outside of the house, you'll see from this window above it, the roof kind of sits up a little bit. So you get a design element outside, but it transferred to inside as well. Let's make sure to take a look at the closet. I did have a viewer once tell me that I need to be more detailed and even checking out the closet space. I love these large windows, letting in a lot of light in here. And then you have this smaller window on the side just to help out with that as well. Very good job on the staging too. So you have your laundry room over here to the left. Nice choice of tile. And everything just really flows together in this house. So the designs aren't too much in your face, even though some of the designs are a little bit bold, like this tile back here behind this tub. But the color set matches the tile on the floor too, and the colors that they've decided to use on the vanity as well. And check out some of the details. Even the bevel on this vanity, and you'll see this in the kitchen and other places too. So I want to say this is called an OG bevel. And I love the gray color on the doors, cabinets. They just match each other. I mean, look at this latch. I'm just catching this. Oh, you just turn that. It's the little things in life. The little things. Here is bedroom number 204. No furniture in here. They can kind of get an idea of the size with furniture and without, just based off the 2 bedrooms that we just looked at. We'll check out the closet on this one. So I'm pretty familiar with this floor plan. I do have a house that I'm building as well. And crazy enough, this is the exact same floor plan that I decided to go with, and it just made sense. So this is a ranch house again, so you got 3 bedrooms on this level, and then a bonus room and a bathroom upstairs. And as a real estate agent, trying to make the most out of your square footage and cost to build on the house, I thought that this plan just made sense for what buyers typically want. So that leads to upstairs, but we'll check that out here shortly. And then this leads to your main living area. So I just wanted to give a moment so that you could just take everything in so that I don't rush through too much. And we're gonna check out each one of these areas in detail. I realized I forgot to turn on the dining room lights. No matter how much I flip light switches in all of these houses, I always forget something. Story of my life. So over here, we do have this built-in workstation. Love the choice of countertops there. Nothing's fake. Your fixtures match like what we saw in the bathroom. They're different, but the same color. And again, like all this stuff that you're seeing here, I've been in a lot of new construction, and just these little things, you just don't really see them like that. So whoever the designer was for this property, kudos to you. I do love the vertical shiplap. And then look at this archway right here. To take the time to do that, it's just a beautiful thing. And we're gonna see a lot more of that walking through the house. So here's your pantry. Not the biggest pantry in the world, but look at the door that they decided to go with. And that's just an elevated touch. So we'll take a look at the kitchen first. Nice and wide open. A lot of cabinet space since you don't have them up top over here. So you have a lot over here to the left. Huge island, which is contrasting, but not too much contrasting from the cabinetry in the rest of the kitchen. So you have this wood that pretty much matches the floor for the most part. Then you have the white quartz here, again with that OG or OG bevel. I should have figured out how to say that before this video. And again, with the gold cabinet pulls. It's beautiful. I mean, look at the sink. Top-notch everything. And then I really like these fixtures here. They kind of give you like the old school farmhouse feel, but a little bit more elegant, elevated maybe. I do like these lights hanging down, again with the gold. And so much attention to detail. Everything is cleanly installed, and I haven't seen much of any faults here. Wow, beautiful touch. And then for the main part of the kitchen, there they go again with the vertical shiplap and this archway. If you know the name of this design, please let me know. This is my first time seeing it at a house in this price point. I've seen several like classic mansions that have them, but in a house like this, I haven't seen it. Kudos to the builder. Check this out. So your backsplash is the same material as your countertop. Flows right into the oven hood. And I love this finish on the oven hood. Almost have like a clay feeling. It's textured. That's a nice contrast. Everything just flows. I mean, look at these lights that they have on the side here. And the appliances just match. So you have the black aluminum looking finish here, or black stainless steel. I'm not exactly sure, but then you have the gold pulls on them, which matches the stove and the oven, as well as the dishwasher. just done perfectly. So back here, you do have your garage. So it's a standard 2-car garage with your electric vehicle charger. And on your entryway, you do have your bench, and look at even the backdrop for this. Just more detail. Like all this, probably could have got away with selling the house without all this. But man, this is gonna make whoever buy this just really appreciate it that much more. I mean, just look at this detail right here. Closet space. Now your dining space is a little bit tight, but your large kitchen island countertop makes up for that. So this is your dining area. And again, a lot of light coming in. I like the choice of these windows here. So we got one there, got one there, letting in a lot of natural light. We'll check out the backyard. So every house should have a covered porch in the back. And then this is vaulted as well. So you get all this for $625,000. This is the priceless part back here, having this super flat, long backyard. Check that out. They put grass all the way throughout. A lot of people skimp on that. You do have a fire pit right there. And I like how they fenced the yard to the front of the house pretty much. And I'll just give one more look at the dining and the living room area. I'm sorry, dining and kitchen. And even a glimpse of what that area looks like leading to the front door or upstairs. Like there's not a bad angle of this whole house. Like every view that you have just looks really good. Looks like they really cared when they built this house. So here's your living room, nice and cozy. Have this large window in the middle. Again, shout outs to the stagers and the designer of this place. There's those archways again, so that's kind of a running theme of this house. You're gonna see them throughout. Have another bookshelf over here. This one does not have the shiplap in the backdrop, but they did paint the back the gray color, like the same as the cabinets. And it has its own little mood going on. I like this light that's right over it. You got a gas fireplace. And let me know. So I've had mixed reviews. Some people like TVs over the mantle or over their fireplace, and some people absolutely hate it. I can go either way, but I've grown up always having a TV in my living area. So I'd probably be one to put a TV up there. Or what would be really cool is that they have those picture frame TVs that's pretty much as flat as this. And when you're not using it, it can be a picture, a digital picture. And then when you're using it, of course, it turns into a TV. Just gotta have a good installer to make sure it's flat and seamless. So check out these vaulted ceilings. They included the faux beams up there. Very nice touch. And I really do like that light fixture as well. They have that matching light fixture in the primary bedroom, and we'll check that out in a second. But check this out. Standing right here in the middle of the living room, just looking in the backyard, and you see the fire pit just right there in the middle. That almost looks like a picture in itself. And here's the primary bedroom. Packed with details. As you can see, the picture frame molding on either side. I love how the picture frame molding just encompasses the bed. Again, with the large window in the bedroom, and you got a view of that fire pit. More picture frame molding on this side. And then you have the vaulted ceilings in the room. So it really opens up the space, feels a lot bigger. And then with all these windows letting in this natural light, makes the place feel a lot bigger than what it actually is. And there's that light fixture that matched the one in the living room. This one is gold. No carpet in this house. You got the wood floor on all your main walking areas. And let's head to the bathroom. So again, the bathroom is not that big, but the finishes that they decided to use, top notch. There goes the OG bevel again. Continuing the theme with the gold fixtures. They're not just gold fixtures, some unique ones. Again, it's my first time seeing these on a house. I like how these mirrors fit just perfectly in these little corners here. And I love how the little risers come up here with that bevel. And then look how they use the shiplap to create some contrast in the bathroom. And everything just ties back together with the tile and the color that they decided to use. Love how they have the picture just hanging right there. And you do have an archway coming in here. So one thing I noticed is that what they would call the water closet, or where your toilet sits, instead of having a door here, they just have it as an archway. So it doesn't feel as tight in here because that's open. Here's your closet. Ladies, you know what y'all need to do. Let me know if this is enough space for you. Or if it's not, because of how well designed this house is, would you accept it? Now, when I was looking at this plan online to do my own build, I was wondering if this bathroom was too small and if this shower was too small. And even if the shower is considered small, again, with the details that they've decided to go with, I mean, I can overlook that. I'll give you one last look at the primary. And then we'll head upstairs. So far we've seen the 3 bedrooms, the complete living area. And I'll pan around one more time so you can see it. Let's take this show upstairs. Do love the fact that they have the lights in the stairs. They're not automatic. I just hit flip the switch on them because I just found the switch for it. So again, up here, you have this little Don't want to call it a loft, but an area where you can clearly put a little chair to hang out. This is just another large word space closet. So if you need some storage, this is the way to go. I really do actually like that they open that up for storage. Your HVAC system's here. Good access to it. You don't have to go up in an attic to change your air filters. Really like that. And here's the fourth and final bedroom. On this plan, this is considered a bonus room. So some people decide to finish this out and others don't. Now, originally on the plan, this is just a big space. But what they've decided to do, like I'm gonna do as well, was add a bathroom to this bedroom. So that's what makes it 4 bedroom and 3 full bathrooms. There's a closet, decently sized. And I believe this might just be another closet. Yep. With the closet being this size, I don't know that you need 2 of them. But I guess there is a reason why this part sticks out. And I'm assuming that this is the fireplace chute going up from the living room. Just an assumption. And we'll check out the last bathroom here, up here. Now this one is pretty unique in the sense that you don't see a sink here, but it's more like a little powder area. You have to do your makeup. Another shower. Love that the shower is framed in. And then here's your toilet and your vanity. Pretty nice what they did with the space, seeing as how there's no point in having a double vanity up here since there's only 1 bedroom. So that wraps up the tour for this house. Again, we're in Marietta, Georgia. This house is 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It's some of the best finishes that you can find for a house at this price, which is currently at $625,000. And everything just makes sense. Well built, no squeaks anywhere. Nothing looks undone. And you have some of the best fixtures that I've seen. And this builder really paid a lot of attention to detail. So if you're interested or know anybody else interested, send them my way, and I would love to make your next move your best move.